From your sublime abode of the Potala, O Tara born from the green letter Tam, your crown adorneth Amitabha, action mother of the Buddhas of the three times. Tara, please come with your attendants. The gods and demigods bow to your lotus feet, O Tara, you who rescue all who are destitute. To you, Mother Tara, I pay homage. Oh, my prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator, homage Tara, swift heroic, I sight lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of rivers, true-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with bright rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue and lotus, water-born and hand adorning, giving effort calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagata, action shrined without limit, relied on by conqueror's children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with Tutad, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to dwell forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all Lord, Shaka Ani Bamamaru, honored by the host of spirits, corpses Gandalvas Yakshas. Homage with her chant and pay sound, destroying false magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fireblaze. Homage to the very dreadful destroyer of Mars champion, she with frowning lotus visage, true Sayer of all, and homage at the heart or finger, so adorn her with three jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions will adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light. Her laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with their home signs, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorneth crescent, moon on her most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light. Homage she with wreath ablaze, eon deadening fire abiding. Rush of flip and joy surround you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter whom the seven levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Soha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing false bodies asunder, praises whom and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable, whom by footstep shakes the 3 worlds, Meru Mandara and homage holding in her hand Himmek moon of deva-like forms, with spice book Kantar and Pei, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor. Armored in our joyful splendor, she dispels venturings and conflicts. Homage she who strives bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with Vaisara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, powered by the set of 3 nature, just as the spirit Yakshas, Mary's corpus supreme today. These praises with the rumachas and prostrations of star 21. Whoever is endowed with devotion for the goddess and recites this with supreme faith, remembering at dawn upon awaking and in the evenings, will be granted all fearlessness, will perfectly pacify all negativities, and will eliminate all unfortunate migrations. The multitudes of conquerors will quickly grant initiation. Thus, endowed with this greatness, one will eventually reach the state of Buddha. If affected by the most terrible poison, whether ingested, drunk, or from a living being, just by remembering will one be thoroughly cleansed. If this prayer is recited 2, 3, or 7 times, it will pacify all the sufferings and torments caused by spirits, fevers, and poisons, and by other beings as well. If you wish for a child, you will get a child. If you wish for wealth, you will receive wealth. All your wishes will be fulfilled, and all obstacles pacified. So in the Go Prayer Book, please turn to page 27, and we'll do the 7th in prayer, 27. Gosum pegone chaselo ngesham yitu chetim malubu tomene saditun tam sheshak Kepage namla jeiram korwa matom badule june drola cheki kolo korwadam da jenge nan janju chempong. I'll turn to page 97. 97. And we'll see. We'll chant the short mandala offering at the bottom of the page. Saji perki Jushin metok tamri rabdinji nitegen padi sangye jingdu mite hua yidroku namdag shila parshok jetsun laman dampa kenam kichukala kense chujinting jita tsampe duje sima Laja Kecheki Champa Waptu Sol Idam Guru Rata Mandalakam Niryatayami Chudam Soki Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dani Kyapsuchi Daki Chunyengi Pesernam Gi Dola Penchir Sangye Du Parsho Chudam Soki Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dani Kyapsuchi Daki Chunyengi Pesernam Gi Dola Penchir Sangye Du Parsho Chudam Soki Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dani Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyengi Pesernam Gi Dola Penchu Sangye Tu Parsho.
Good evening. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chukila, where we stop?
I think you had finished Bodhicitta.
Okay. Now the sixth profession, right?
Yeah. So that's stanza
23. So now, last Wednesday, finish explaining about bodhicitta, importance of bodhicitta. So today, Bodhisattva deeds, six perfection, okay, six perfections. Even though there are hundred, hundred, hundred and hundreds and thousands, how is it? Hundreds of, Ramasi taught, so they forgot. Hundreds of thousands of Bodhisattva deeds. When you summarize, so six perfection is the summary of the Bodhisattva deeds. Jimba Dwe Rekong, so I will look at the commentary later. Jimba, Jimba, that's like generosity, Jimba, called Jimba. Jin means, give, Jimba. Tongwe Semba, Jimbetsini, the definition of Jimba or generosity is called willingness to give, Tongwe Semba. So that willingness to be, needs to improve, needs to improve. Becoming perfect in giving does not mean there will be no, like I say, it's not like you are going to become only perfect of giving till there will be no more poor people in the world. So that's not the case. So everything happening, reason, everything happening reason, some country has so much food, some country has not enough food, Everything is happening based on the reasons, okay? So therefore, so becoming perfect in giving does not mean the world is going to be, empty of poor people. That's not the case. That's not. Then of course, when Shakyamuni Buddha, when he was enlightened, but still there's a lot of poor people, So understood. That's important, So the mind that willingness to keep, that willingness to give, Tong is Semba. Tong means give. Semba means mind. Now how you say willingness to give? Mind that willing to give? Yeah, mind that's willing to give. That mind needs to be improved. How you say, that mind can be increased. Because to the point, no having any clinking on no matter what. See, even somebody asks you, I happy to give, there's no like, oh, what I'm going to get, nothing. Anything, like, see, possession, wealth, body, whatever people need, you have no problem of giving that. Not just giving, happy to give, without any expectations, without any, expectation, without attaching any, that's how you say in America, without attaching any string. No string attached. So that when the mind is willing to give, the willingness to give, that mind can be, improved to the point where that you have no problem giving anything. If somebody asks you your eyes, happy to keep, not just happy to keep like that. But till then, what you need to do, you need to protect. If you're not in that level, you need to protect because this is so precious. So mind has to be ready. You can't just give. Tongue. Then after that, protect. So same possession, body, whatever need to protect. So, tak So then whatever you're giving, it has to be pure. You can't be giving something you steal from somebody, then give to somebody else. That's like considered as impure generosity, Giving weapon, giving poisons, all of that, like there are like 32 impure generosity. It's been listed in one of the Maitreya Buddha texts, so I don't remember all of them, So, and one of them is like giving like dinner for the sangha member, giving dinner for the sangha member. So a long time ago, So it's like that's called kind of wrong time food. When they're supposed to eat only 2 meals. So there's a couple of examples. I don't remember all of them, But so that whatever you give, it has to be pure, Tak, Pel. So then merit that you give the credit by giving, so need to be multiply. How? Rejoice. You have to rejoice, Not just when you give at that moment. You can rejoice again and again. You can rejoice your past positive deed, present positive deed, and the future positive deed. You can rejoice. Then merit multiplies. So that's why Lama Tsongkhapa said, if you want to create the vast amount of merit, laying down on a bed. That sounds good? No tiny merit, vast amount of merit. If you want to create a vast amount of merit, basically doing nothing, laying down on your bed. What do you need to do? Rejoice. Nyal shik, gejin shik, Nyal shik, nyal means sleep. If you want to create vast amount of merit just by laying down, doesn't have to be bed, that can be on the beach too, So laying down, that's just example, basically it means doing nothing, So it doesn't look like meditation, it's just laying down. Similar, as I said last Sunday, like rejoice, Riding a horse, climbing mountains, going to the beach, like ski. So rejoice, rejoice. There's maybe a lot of people out there who are not able to ski, Maybe they have not equipment, they don't have equipment, maybe there's no means to go there, so you can just rejoice, may they have, like same opportunity, just create merit, So don't think, oh, merit, I have to go through physical hardship, mental hardship. That's the only way to create merit. That's misunderstanding. Who said Lama Tsongkhapa? I'm not making this up. Lama Tsongkhapa said Nyalshik, sleeping. That's not hard work. It's hard work. Laying down is hard work. Huh? Huh? What is it? Oh. Nyalshik. Nyal means sleep. Gichi means vast amount of merit. Che means create. Nyalshik, gichi, shikchana, jesu, rangum. Just focus on rejoice. That's why Lama said, just focus on rejoice. So it's hard to remember that all the time, but so there are ways to doesn't have to be physically hardship, go through hardship mentally. Probably living small has a meditation, has a hot, seals in. they create a lot of merit. Hard to say. It's all depend on the mind. It's all depend on the mind. See, But there are ways to create merit. Bearing hardship doesn't mean there's no way. There's a way to like bearing hardship. See. Beba Chung, there's another quote from Lama Tsongkhapa, same Lama Tsongkhapa said, Beba Chung, Labjin Tso Dubas. Beba chungu, beba means effort, effort. Chungu means little effort, Beba chungu, labche means huge. Chok means, merit. Beba chungu, labche, chok duba means, do means collect, accumulate or collect. Huge merit with little effort. Beba chungu, labche, chok duba, gela jesu yirang chodo sons. Rejoicing merit, your own merit, past, present, future. Who said, Lama Tsongkhapa said, how many years ago? 650 years ago, something like that. Beba chungu labje tso diba gela jesu yina chodo sons. So then same other Nyalshik, that's also Lama Tsongkhapa said, so I don't remember the name of the text, but Lama Tsongkhapa said that. So, there's so many different ways to create merit, so don't think that you have to go through physical hardship, mental hardship, But there is a way, like there's a different way of creating merit. Okay. So here, back to the now generosity. Mind that's the mind that willing to give, that mind can be increased tremendously to the point that you have no problem giving anything. Write down $20,000 check to Kadampa Center. No need to physically give there, but just put it on your table and see how, right. Then you can, put it back. So there's like, in the Lamrim teaching, I think there's you give from this hand to this hand, That's why you practice. This hand to this hand. So then slowly. That's not talking about the material things. So among those 6 professions, the first one is the generosity, practice of generosity. Jimba. Of course, giving material possessions, something Jimba. Then giving dharma, giving dharma. Then giving protections. Saving tiny bugs from the water, like drowning there. Let's just say. Sometimes they die, so doesn't mean you are, so, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have done that, but maybe that even though there's somebody has karma to protect them, but they have no karma to live, so then, like that, the common mantra could have, would have, should have, all of the reciting again, it doesn't help, Huh? Yeah, could have, should have, would have, like that. So sometimes they'll survive, sometimes you save 4 or 5 them, out of 4 or 5, maybe 3 survive, then the rest to die. It's like anyway, so that's like giving protections, giving protections just by talking, saving their life, encouraging them, all of that, So the 3 kind of generosity practice, Mijibe chabji jimba, sangsi jimba, chuki jimba, chuki jimba, So jimba drove rekong ishin, so practice of generosity is like wish fulfilling jewel. If you read the text now, it's like wish fulfilling jewels, because it kind of like, like fulfill the beings that who needs something, then it fulfill their wishes. It's like the weapons, so weapons, they can destroy stinginess or miserliness, like is the basis or foundations to have like heart power, that Majum Ningdo is one of the Buddhist deeds. one kind of Bodhisattva deeds, Mashung means, like down, down, feeling down, so it's not Mashung. Ningdop is heart power, so. Mashung Ningdop just choose, like one of the Bodhisattva deeds that, like, not just deed, it's also like the foundations to never to get feeling down. Not just that, top of not just that, also the willpower, the heart power, happy to give, Oh, this is great, like so many things been lost, from the beginning of this time. Today, opportunity to give something, happy to give, Oh, like so many possessions been lost, like the countless time, like so many bodies been lost, so many, house been lost, so many friends been lost, like that, Today, there's an opportunity to give something, so has some purpose to give. So, machine to be so then, like, chakpa means like fame, fame, not just fame. Fame can be bad, like it's a positive fame, positive fame. People like, Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, like that, These are very famous, in a good way, in a positive way. Chu, and that, like, that positive fame will be carried through 10 directions, not just in desire, 10 directions. Nyembe tabo chuju dobi shizo. Jimbadore ko ishino senden deba jibe sire mashinde jize nyembe tabo chuju dobi shizo. Tadashi ne jaze bono nyembe tabo chuju dobi shizo dine. Tadarashi is with that understanding the importance of generosity, with that understanding, and Ludang, body, longevity, possessions, gay, marriage, marriage, three times, three times marriage, three times, possessions, three times body, Ludang longevity, so the three times marriage, then possessions, then body, physical body and possession, then three times married. Simji rana ale debeta wachu do beshi tadashi no ludo yonso dame lamsa kebe dance. So that's why, like I say scholar, not just like intellectual, not talking about intellectual. Scholar means person who knows how to, help themselves, basically liberate from all the problem, or maybe to lead all the way to enlightenment. That's considered as a scholar or smart, not like, cheating people, tricking people, making tons of money, they're not that kind of smart. Okay. So there's a path, that kind of practice has been shown to us by great scholars, great scholars, such as Shantideva, all of that, Lama Atisha, Lama Tsongkhapa. If you are truly, sincerely, genuinely seeking liberations, then that's how you, or enlightenment, that's how you go to enlightenment. That's how you help yourself to reach enlightenment. I myself did that. If you are truly, genuinely, sincerely seeking liberation or fully enlightenment, then Lama Tsongkhapa said, do the same thing. That's the right map to go to enlightenment. Or you can, according to Guru Puja, there's a Röda Longje to Zunke, the student Chame Tongsa, Jiva Vajan Tongpa Chinji, As many, then according to Guru Puja, there's also practice of 6 professions been listed there. And there it's more like imagining, so that's so Denise already sing the song, Imagine. There's no country. Imagine, there's many things like that, so there's a good imagine. It's just all in the mind, as I mentioned before. Becoming perfect into giving doesn't mean the world is going to be empty of beggars. Everything's happening based on reason. Le dans long Dieu, tuzum geto je simje rana de ngui ju de le dans long Dieu, le body long Dieu, possession long de tuzum geto 3 times merit. Just imagine. Imagine. If somebody needs water, it turns into water. Somebody needs clothes, it turns into clothes. Somebody needs guide, it turns to guide. Simje rana debe ngui ju de, simje rana debe ngui ju de chagme sen, giving without attachment. Just giving without attachment. Giving without string. Yeah, giving without giving without giving with no string attached. Yeah, so Americans say all kinds of things. Giving with no string attached, no string attached. Yeah. So long as you understood very clearly, so that's good. Just imagine that your body, your possession, 3 times merit, transform into whatever they need: shelter, clothes, food, road, bridge. Just imagine. That's according to Guru Puja. Giving that without attachment. That could be combined with a breathing meditation. Exhale, imagining, transform everything, whatever they needed. That's how you become perfect into giving, not because you eliminate all the property. So how many great people came to this world still, like how many people they are being so generous, doing all kind of charity work still, for people. So it's kind of interesting, like when we lost our country, 1959, a lot of people, they, escaped from Tibet. A lot of them came to India. Not all of them did financially very well, but even though they received some, like help from here and there, but in the end, people who have some people, and some people do well, they are doing well back in Tibet. When they came to exile, they are still doing well. Some of them are not doing very good in Tibet. Even though when they come to freedom country, they are still not doing well. Everything, there's some reason, so like, anyway, so that's according to Guru Puja, okay, so that's another way to, the thing has a practicing or meditation on practice of generosity. So then we'll see what the Lama say in commentaries, so that's short commentary I will read. Sene dubacho bachibe tsenjan namji chok. Sene dubacho bachibe tsenjan namji chok. Best weapons to destroy stinginess. Duba, duba means like knot. So when you untie the knot, so it's like this. Stingy is like knot. So then the generosity is like the weapon, best weapon to how is it? untie that knot or maybe cut the knot. No? As the Lama says, so the cho nam yang machine be ning to rab to be jazz joban nam cho to chube. So it's one of the best, Buddhist deeds, even though there's many of them. So giving is practicing generosity is one of the best. So the positive fame will be carried through 10 directions. Tendo children go back to the shene rangyo same pretty much not different whatever I said. With that understanding, body possessions dalateba. Dalateba meba, yongsu tangwe means giving them to yourself. There's nothing to do with that. You just give. It's not like hoping some kind of reward or expecting some kind of reward without attachment. Jimbe lam sambu teda keba kunchi tempa jeba te just love this. So trying to walk on the footstep that's been as a path that's been laid down by great scholars, so then try to walk on that. So that's pretty much same, not much extra. So now the second one is like ethic, morality or ethics. Tsudum nyeju timatubichus. Tsudum is like soap. It didn't say in the text. It didn't say soap. I just it's like soap. There's something soap. There's something clean. So tsudum nyeju timatubichus. Nyeju means like all the as the negative, as the downfall, all of them, like negative karma, or niju means downfall. Tsutum niju, timatubichu. It's like water. The morality, ethics is like water. Capable of the ability to clean on all the dirt. So. Tsudum nyeju, tima, stain by the mind has been stained by saying something, doing something negative, thinking something negative. So then, the ethic will clean. Ethics like water. Tsudum nyeju, tima tibiju. Nimo tsadung. So nimong, disturbing thought, afflicted mind. Disturbing thought is like the nimo tsadung is like tsadung means like when you sit outside under like 100 degrees 100 degrees heat. Today we experience a little bit, all of a sudden your body get kind of like sluggish, So then there's the Fahrenheit and Delhi Celsius. Summertime 45 Celsius, sometimes 49. There's like probably 125 or 30 here. When you go outside, there's like local taxi. There's not like automobile. There's like three-wheel bicycle. And the heat, when the wind blows, it's almost that feel like that's going to knock you down. But these people still, bringing people back and forth. It's like extremely hot. It's not just hot, it's extremely hot. Same in the monastery, not nowadays, when I was there, like when I was studying in the monastery. So there now the monastery is very much developed. based on the like the has the accommodations, the food, everything's so much improved, so much improved. So long time ago, there's no house. There's only tent. It's not like here, camping tent. You can zip, all. It's not like that. It's just made out of cloth, you know. At night it rains, you can't sleep because you have the hole leaking everywhere. So when the wind blows, it blows here, blows there. Then into one tent there's like 6, 7 monks together. And mm, I think that's hardship. Hardship. I'm not sure how much merit I created. That is hardship. Uh, One time when I was in Mexico, in Cozumel, I've been teaching. So one of the center directors, she's British. She took me and the one Mexican monk. So she took us, to short vacations. To Mayan town. She rented the house, So it reminds me when I was 11, 12, 13, back in the monastery. Like I was, for them, it's kind of excited. Oh, this is no organic, natural. And I said, so of course, she gave me one room. So then, but they spend in one room. I'm not sure. I couldn't sleep because I look. It's all the roof is like made out of grass, and all the sides like made out of mud. I'm looking. There's like some kind of dead squirrel been underneath my bed, or I always worried that somebody's cold. So I'm afraid of spider. Next day she asked, Gila, what do you think? I said, need to change the room. So I told her. So, anyway, different interests. So, so in the monastery it's like that, so like that, and there's probably 6, 7 years stayed there, so then moved there. So, and during that time, then when you move there, so they're just building all these houses. When you move in there, so then most of the debate class is held it outside. There's no roof. Sometimes it gets very hot. There's a big, huge tree. The chanting master sit under there, shade. All the rest of the monks is under sun. So then need to think something in your mind to just to bear the heat and make sure it doesn't destroy your mind. So then there's all kind of thing people they think maybe then thinking purifying. So then maybe at some point then you are something to happy about rather than just being miserable there. You are going to stuck there anywhere 1 hour. You can't go anywhere like that. So now there's a roof, there's fence, everything. It's a different. So Nimo Sadung. So that's what I'm saying. Nimo afflicted minds like the suffering of heat. Huh? What it says here?
It says the cooling moonlight,
Mm.
dispelling the burning agony of affliction.
Burning agony, so also the suffering of heat. Nimo Sadung seve dave, it's both together. The morality is like the moon has cooling natures. It's like moon that kind of eliminate the heat. So nimotadu se da chegu na lumbu tabu je chegu lumbu tabu je. So and within the communities, then you as a, become something important because you live your life very ethical way, so very ethical way. So then you become kind of like, importance, figure within the community. So so then you don't need to say to people, oh, come to me, this and that, or automatically people will gather around you because you live your life very ethical way, and then the energies that created by that, that kind of like ripple impact to other peoples. So then the people will gather automatically gather around you. You don't need to say, okay, I have this, I have this. They don't need to say anything like that. Because you are guarding precisely your three doors, with the mindfulness, not saying something negative, not thinking something negative, not doing something negative physically. There's no therefore. So doing your demand, you must also that you with that understanding, with all that benefit, with that understanding, then Yangda Lambe to Tamanajim is this. Then you practice. Practice, like how we guard our eyes. If something comes to close to our eyes, we always careful, so make sure that we guard our eye. Similarly, you guard your ethics, morality like that. Same, the next line the same. I practitioner myself that I refers to Lama Tsongkhapa did that. If you are sincere, seriously seeking liberation, enlightenment, do the same thing. That's the practice of ethics. Okay, practice of ethics. So then we'll see what commentary says. Okay, Chutans, Nimo Tado Luje Kunchis, the water savage, some Chuguna and the Lumodo Randoji, Randoji Shell and Dibata Pokon, Chava Mechanchi, Dog Divas, Randoji Shell, period the same, not much, it was pretty much same, not much, then, because this, is easy to understand. It's not like text about emptiness that you have to rely on commentaries. You can't just explain. This is pretty clear. Or you can understand that. So I'm not sure why I'm explaining here. You can read at home and you can understand perfectly well. But I do have oral transmissions. So reading, then you will probably receive oral transmission. I did have all the oral transmission of this 18 volumes of Lama Tsongkhapa teachings. I received all the oral transmissions back in the monastery. So maybe that's that benefit. Then other than that, maybe I'm not sure. So ethics that well known in Asia, in West, is always about, I say, verbal downfall, physical downfall, mental downfall. That's pretty much known. So helping other, that's also ethic too. So but people usually don't talk about that. So creating merit, that's also merit. That's also ethics. Creating merit, give what you do. There are three types of morality. Give what you do. So Bodhisattva, three types of Bodhisattva ethics. Three types of Bodhisattva ethics. The three types of Bodhisattva moralities are creating merit, accumulating merit, benefiting other sentient beings, then guarding, of course, that's the well-known, guarding both three door, body, spirit, mind. Not reacting right away and take time and think, very precisely calculate each thought that arises and look at them, do thorough analysis and stop them one by one. Stop them one by one. Been cheated, not right away, how dare you cheated me, then take time and thorough analysis. Maybe you don't have to develop powerful negative thought, which will destroy your peace of mind for nothing. See? There's ways to protect your peace of mind. Probably worth more than $1, $2, $4, $5 to sacrifice peace of mind, or ruin your vacations, whatever, whatever that might be, So you need to be very, very careful about. There are three types of morality, three types of moralities. So then, third one, you got it. That's the third. That's the second. So the third one is patience. Patience. So everybody, something that everybody likes to talk or to practice. I'm not sure. So, what Shantideva said at the beginning of chapter number 6. Chapter number 6 is all about practicing patience and how to, handle the anger, okay? The most destructive emotions is anger, even though there's jealousy, pride, all of that, anger. That's why anger is listed in the three poisons, middle of the wheel of life, center of the wheel of life, there's anger. Snake symbolizes anger, anger is Shaitan tabi dibame, Shantideva in the guide to Buddhist way of life. Shaitan tabi dibame. There's no destructive emotion like anger. Seva tabi katup means there's no practice like patience. Katup means another way to call, basically means practice. Katup, this means practice. Shaitan tabi dibame, seva tabi katup means. There's no destructive emotion like anger, and there's no practice like patience. So therefore, sola nendentus. Therefore, practice patience. Therefore, sola. There's no practice like patience. There's no destructive emotion like anger. Therefore, practice patience whatever ways that you can. Whatever ways. Doesn't have to be lamrim. Whatever ways. Sola nendentus. I say nenden means emphasize. Emphasize on practice, patience. Emphasize. Nente. So if you hire somebody to clean and you say, need to be more, need to do, make sure that you clean well. I say you emphasize. Same here, you emphasize on the patience, practice of patience. Se teve sola nente naso suji gombashes. All kind of ways. Then Shedang sungu sem chama yini shiwa nyami. Shedang sungu, hatred or anger is considered as a pain. It's not physical pain, it's a mental pain. Shedang sungu sem chama. If you harbor that pain, no matter who you are, you can be heart surgeon, you can be president, you can be like bankers, you can be whatever, you can be Gishi, you can be Pope, you can be His Holiness. In the end, there will be no peace of mind. There's no peace of mind. You are, no matter who you are not going to experience peace of mind. Shedan sungu semchana ini shiwa nyami, ini shiwa nyomi jus. Gadan dewa mingola, there will be no physical happiness or pleasures. There will be no mental pleasure or mental happiness. Gadan dewa mingola. Nimi yonji, teme jus. Not able to sleep and lose ability to judge. Lose ability to judge. No, between good and bad. Nimi yonji, teme jus. This is the result of harboring this painful mind, what we call anger. Shantideva said, around 8th century, many centuries, we live in the 21st century. Midye Chedan Devayans, there's two types of desire that we have, or desire to want something and desire to not want something. There's two types of desire. We all have, Midye Chedan Devay Kijepale Jungchubas. Whenever there's some kind of interruptions taking place between those two types of desire, then you found the fuel for anger. You find something to be unpleased. Unpleased? Huh? Unpleased? Displeased or displeased. Not unpleased. You find something to be displeased. Immediately saying you found that. Then what we do, we heavily rely on anger. In the end, you are completely finished. Over, it's over. No, happiness is over, it's over. Or another way say, you are completely destroyed now. Shedan te da jomso, da means self, jom is destroyed. It's completely destroyed. There will be no physical pleasure, physical happiness. There will be no mental pleasure, no mental happiness. It's all over. It's all over. The game of happiness is over. Game of happiness is over. It's over now. Midye chedan deba kejebale junjuba imidewe senyene shendante de dajum souls. Not true. Once you find something displaced, dislike, same displeases. Need to stop, think. Not just think again. Think and think before you bust, explode. Then you are finished. Game of happiness is over. It's over. No matter what you do, what you say, how you say, damage is already done. Damage is already done. See. There's a story called Back Up Nail. B-A-G, back up nails. Son is always angry. Each time when he get angry, father took him outside and give him nail, hammer, then nail on the wood. Each time when he get angry, loose. Then after that, when he managed to control his anger, then father take out the nail. But damage is already done. Hole is already there, So that's how one father trained his son how to control his anger like that, Each time he's getting angry, took it outside, ask him to put one nail on the wood. So then probably slow, then he's managed to take out the nail. Then be able to control the nail, but hole is already there, so damage already been done. So that's why whatever ways, maybe it's about stories, doesn't have to be Lamdim teaching, it can be some stories that you read, whatever ways. Why? Because the most destructive emotion, that's the anger, it requires all different methods, whatever ways. you see on the road, somebody start to move on other person, not let them move and try to stop, and all kind of other the person behind that's angry, then honking, then may cause accident. A lot of people may get hurt, and at that time you have no ability to judge. That's exactly what happens. You have no ability because the game is over. There's no. You have no ability to judge. There's so many on the highway. There's so many people driving. You have no ability to judge. So and so you see. So then you learn lesson. Okay, now we should do something like that. And like so. 미드시데 데바 미드데 신다데 올라 미드 세니네 신다데 다 점소스. You are about to destroy it. You are about to destroy yourself. Therefore, you need to think very carefully before you explode. You can stop. You are capable to stop. You are fully capable to stop. Why? Because you are Buddha natures. You are fully capable to stop. If you stop, later on you may feel good. That's very good, but it's hard. That's what I'm saying. We should not react right away. We should take time and think and analyze thoroughly. Analyze. Is it worth it to sacrifice my peace of mind just for that or not? Immediately, Tani dagi chinichans. From now on, no matter what. From now on, no matter what, Tani dagi chinichans, gawi in 2 minutes. I'm not going to screw or, I say, destroy my peace of mind. Tani dagi chinichans, gawi in 2 minutes. Miga chinichans 2 minutes. If you become like unhappy about something, there's no guarantee that you'll get what you want. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee you'll get what you want. Just showing some kind of like shouting, screaming, you may not get. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. But there's a guarantee. If you practice patience, there's a guarantee you're not going to lose your peace of mind. There's a guarantee. Other hand, you can scream, you can shout, you can yell, but there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee you're going to get what you are hoping for. Therefore, you're screaming, yelling, kicking, throwing things. You may not get what you want. If you control through thorough analysis, if you can stop, that's guarantee you are not going to lose your peace of mind. That's guarantee. There's a big difference. Tani dagi chinicha gawi the chila pabjan dagi chila pabjan dagi sorry chila pabjan dagi ni gawi ni tumi chila pabjan dagi no matter what I'm not going to destroy my peace of mind. Chila pabjan dagi ni gawi ni tumi miga chijan 2 minutes. If you are not happy, if you are displeased, dislike, is not going to get what you want. So if that's the case, that's guaranteed you'll get what you want. If you show some anger, then at least you are getting something. At least you are getting something. But there's no guarantee. Chila pavjan dagi ni gawi to me, migachin demindu, no gawi ni to me, chila dagi. So there's I just quote a little bit here, there, but in chapter number 6, there's many informations, to remember. This doesn't require much. It doesn't require much to get angry, to get upset. It doesn't require much. Can be something very small. Doesn't require much. That means mind is still not strong enough. No, it's a little bit still weak. That's what they say in here, like soba top den namda jinji chos, soba top den namda jinji chos. Soba top den jinji chos. Soba top den namda jinji chos. Soba patience. Top den namda jinji chos. Even the powerful people do need patience. It's like if you have patience, it becomes like ornament. It becomes ornament. So but top then that's how it say what it say in here.
Forbearance is a supreme ornament for those who have power.
So so you see, no patience. So now it's interesting. So but top then genji chos. So but top then genji chos. So for the Shendang Lardu Dala Namga things. Shendang Lardu Dala Namga things. Shendang Lardu Dala Namga things. Lardu Da, Lardu, probably there's like refers to some kind of nagas, probably refers to frog and snake. What do they say here?
Garuda. They say snake.
Yeah, snake. First, there's a snake. There's no anger. Shendang Lardu Dala Lardu Da. Like anger, it's like snake or frog can be anything. Snake. Namga things, there's Garuda, Namga things, Garuda. Namga things, there's patience. Garuda is the patience. Able to catch snake. Snake will not harm Garuda because where the Garuda holds, it holds from the head, not from the bottom. There's nowhere to move. Exactly like patience holds anger like that. Anger like snake, the patient will hold. Patience like Garuda, it will hold from here. Nowhere to go. Claw. No sharp, long claw. Not able to move. Not just one. There's two of them. Then they're not nowhere to move. One here, one probably in the end. There's nowhere to move. Between there's nothing to move. You can go a little bit like that here, then that's it. That's pretty much it. Means you can harm, even though you are poisoned, you can bite because head is all the whole. Shendang Lardu Dala Namgadi, Sikzub, Chela Sabe, Koja, Sikzub, so then, like harsh word is like weapon, it's like sharp weapon. Sikzub, Koja is like armor. Patience is like armor. Then like harsh words like weapon. You throw, doesn't hurt the person because the person is wearing armor, doesn't hurt, So therefore, then all kind of ways practice patience is like armor. So thinking about karma, emptiness, bodhicitta, impermanent, all kind of ways, to practice patience. Thinking maybe something to think of patience, patience itself, something to think of impermanence, something to think of karma, something to think of emptiness, something to think of bodhicitta, all kind of ways, to protect, protect from the weapons. That's like, people say things, do things, so if you wear armor, there's nowhere to hurt. Tadashin is there's the patience like armor. So, because, outwardly concerned. Or somebody says, oh, you look great, you look so great, and might be true, might be not true, but you are happy. Right? Or somebody says, oh, you didn't look good, no, your hair doesn't look good, then we are unhappy. Reality kind of, like, outwardly concerned, praise happy, criticize not happy. And there's no all that didn't say outwardly concerned. Lama Shadideva, didn't say, but in the chapter number 6, it's all talk about that. It all talks about that. It really like you are what you are. You are. No matter what people say, you are what you are. So people say something. So it's hard. It's hard. It's very very hard. It's very hard. But that we need to think. We need to think and think and think again. As I'm saying, it doesn't require much to disturb our mind. Disturb our mind. Does it really matter what people say? So then when you become free of outwardly concern, it doesn't matter. Somebody says something good. Or somebody say, like said, quality. Let's say quality is like pound. 1 pound, 2 pound. They say quality. So you have 1 pound. Or somebody says, you have 3 pound. In reality, you have 1 pound. I say, very good, 3 pound. You even don't have 1 pound. So you do have 1 pound. So I'm not sure what I'm saying. So basically, like it's kind of complicated. So outwardly concern is like zombie. Zombie is like zombie. Samsara is like town up. Self-make stories, or you can say superstitious. Kowanamdo ki tongjenas, Milareba said, I think. Milareba or $13, $6, I don't know, on a part Milareba. Kowanamdo ki tongjenas, jiden chuju ji rolanjus. Samsara is like town of that, self-made stories, so people make all kind of stories about themselves, other people, all kind of people say, that's the town of that. It only comes on like zombie, roaming in that town. It only comes on like zombie, roaming in that town. Today, Jews only tenant does. And they say, so this is very haunted cemetery. Very haunted cemetery. If you have some ritual to eliminate zombie, in this case outwardly concerned, then Miller was begging you do that ritual here. I'm not sure how much that makes sense. Kawanamdo ki tongjana jide junon, today Jews know tennaja, lama ronim this, or not ronim is they're like some kind of exorcism practice of exorcism towards zombie. So then that Miller was saying, if you have that kind of practice, do it here. Because this outwardly, not do on real zombie, but do it on outwardly concern. That's what it means. Do it on outwardly concern. That's what it means, because they are roaming here, all the time. It's here, it's down there, it's everywhere. How many people are going to praise me, like you are on the throne, you are giving teachings, but still, outwardly concerned. Zombie is here, is there, is everywhere, like it's hard. So, if you find something, you are happy. If you don't find something, you are not happy. If you are happy, then you're happy. If you're not happy, it's not happy. So then praising to there's all of this 8 related to you, 8 related to your loved one, close one, then 8 related to the person that you consider as an enemy. There's like 8 times 3. That's what 8 times 3, 24. There's 24 of them, So then I'm not saying it's wrong that somebody praise you, you are happy. I'm not saying that's wrong. No, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. If somebody criticizes you, if you are not happy, so then there's no, some work needs to be done. So otherwise, your mind, peace of mind has been destroyed. And then, if we really think it's just word, it's just word. It's just word, It doesn't do anything. It's just word. It's just mere word. Somebody says just word. It's just word, So I put this flower here. What do you think? Oh, it doesn't look good. You're feeling it hurt. When you totally analyze, it's just word, in your mind, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. It's not based on what people say. So anyway, so 8 worldly concerns you can read, There's like stanza composed by Nagarjuna, 8 worldly concerns, Jidechan Banyada Minyada, Deda Minyada, Nyada Minyada, Jidechan Banyada Minyada, Deda Minyada Minyada, Timid, Dagi Yumi Gonyam Jews. So the Nagarjuna said, that is not object of my mind. These are not object of my mind. That means these are not interest me anymore. So they say, I just destroy them. This 8 things doesn't interest me anymore. No, so just I say roll over your back, roll off your back, roll off your back. Oh, easy to say. Sorry, because I'm the one who's saying it now. Oh, you are welcome to sit here to say. I will sit down there. Oh, yeah.
We were talking about this in another class, or I was. What if you get criticized and you need to be criticized? Like, for instance, you're doing something that's not good and somebody says, hey, you're being mean to that person. So I mean, you have to, sometimes the criticism is valid, right? So you don't always just think of the person as being mean. Sometimes you listen to it. Criticism, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so the people do wrong things,
So you have to evaluate, kind of like if there's being critical, you have to make you have to evaluate what they're saying and say, are they right and I need to think about it, or they're just being mean and I don't need to think about it?
Yeah, we need to analyze. We really need to analyze, So like, so because of the, we have the eye to watch others. But at the same time, we need a mirror to watch ourselves. They're saying in Tibetan, so then, like, we all have problems. It's not easy. So we all have, like, say, if I make some mistake, if Geshe-sama pointed out, I want to stop conversation right there. No more conversation. It's over. It's finished. It's done. If he make mistake, I will not stop there. So I will say from now on. So then like then it goes on like it's not fair. It's not fair. Then when you think of from karma point of view, there's no such a thing called fair or unfair. There's like it's hard, but it has to be deliberate. You can't just tell someone, oh, it's not fair. It doesn't work like that. If you think in your mind, oh, somebody cheated me, that's very unfair. Really? Is it random or it just happened for no reason? I don't think so. It has to be deliberate. It has to be deliberate. And slowly in your mind, it's fair or not fair, like yeah. So that's why the karma teaching helps tremendously helps, So just to think, karma, like karma point of view. What do you think? So we are not going to get there. We are not going to go there. That's the individual things, you that could help, could help. Something happen, people take something without asking you. Yeah, there's reason to get upset, or there's good reason not to get upset, or unjust, unfair. Sit down a little bit, think a little bit carefully. What you know, so then that has to be deliberate. I'm not saying that you have to do that. So it's like karma teaching does help, So holding has a grip, has a very tight, gripping so tightly. Karma teaching it'll lose a little bit. In the beginning, like that, there's no way. It's impossible. There's no way. No matter how you say it, no way. I'm not letting it go. But you think, rather than somebody saying to you, you just think. Then it gets a little loose. Then maybe it totally gets loose, like in your mind. It's not something that you tell somebody, oh, do this, do that. No, like that. It has to be deliberate, deliberate. If something happened like that, if you think through teachings, teaching do exist. Teaching benefits. There's no questions. Teaching do benefits. Only problem is we don't implement them. So once we implement them, it does help. I'm not saying that I'm doing that. I'm not saying that. Please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying that. But we are all same. His Holiness, physically, mentally, there's no difference. We are all same. So very important to protect our peace of mind, whatever ways. Patience, whatever ways. So need to think and not just think. Need to think again and again. Need to think. So otherwise, yeah. So there's like thousands, hundred of thousands, hundred of thousands of ways our mind get destroyed like that. Hundreds of thousands of different ways our mind get screwed up, destroyed like that. Or we receive bills. There's some extra money, so we put it there in the bill. So then mind. There's thousand different ways. Not just in America, everywhere. Not just America, everywhere. So anyway, so bottom line, we need to protect ourselves. That's all about protecting yourself, your peace of mind, your happiness. Not just that, increase. Increase. If you really want to help yourself, you need to protect yourself. But that's not easy. How? Maybe thinking about impermanent, karma, emptiness, bodhicitta, all of that, all kind of ways. Maybe reading some stories, or maybe seeing something, or reading something. There's all kind of ways. Okay, so today, so we finish General Rastri, then General Rastri, morality, then patience. The patience. So if you want to know more, then you read the chapter number 6. There's like extensive information how to deal with anger. Shantideva wrote. Okay, great book. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Dāke shiñi sabi nge wādi, tēndā duwa gu lōka me tā chepa jiso lō sa papai, tēmbē nyēmbō rīndō sā shī shō.
Gold book, turn to page 263, final Lam Rim dedication. Lam Rim Mun Lam Jugso. 263. From my two collections, vast as space, that I have amassed from working with effort at this practice for great length of time, may I become the chief leading Buddha for all those whose mind's wisdom eye is blinded by ignorance. Even if I do not reach this state, may I be held in your loving compassion for all lives, Manjushri. May I find the best of complete graded paths of the teachings, and may I please all the Buddhas by my practice. Using skillful means drawn by the strong force of compassion, may I clear the darkness from the minds of all beings with the points of the path as I have discerned them. May I uphold Buddha's teachings for a very long time. With my heart going out with great compassion, in whatever direction the most precious teachings have not yet spread, or once spread have declined, may I reveal this treasure of happiness and aid. May the minds of those who wish for liberation be granted bounteous peace, and the Buddha's deeds be nourished for a long time, by even this graded path to enlightenment completed, due to the wondrous virtuous conduct of the Buddhas and their sons. May all human and non-human beings who eliminate adversity and create conducive conditions for practicing the excellent paths never be parted in any of their lives from the purest path praised by the Buddhists. Whenever someone makes effort to act in accordance with the tenfold Mahayana virtuous practices, may you always be assisted by the mighty ones, and may oceans of prosperity spread everywhere. I'll turn to page 244, and we'll say the short, long life prayers. Gandhi Rawe Korwe Shinkamdi Pendan Dewa Malu Shunwene Chere Sigwan Tenzing Yatsoi Shape Site Badu Tenjuchi Jonu Ien Alan Wang Shortu Awatare Tsembara Sopa Losangewe Deton Lek Pelsho Shasu Gengyo Lama Soade Tupsu Chanjin Jangen Gewe Tenzing Kyompewe Kunzu Dog Potse Choksum Kurwele Munturu Padok Sodush Kundu Shapten Om Tare Tu Re Soha 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 Om Tare Tu Re Soha.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. So in October, there's good possibilities. His Holiness may came. His Holiness definitely coming here to Raleigh. Definitely October 12 or 13, 14. Maybe October 13 is Friday. Thursday. Yeah, there's good possibilities. His Holiness may came to Kadampa Center for 30 minutes, something like that. But no guarantee. There's no guarantee. But His Holiness is coming to Raleigh. That's for sure. So, but I'm saying there's like if you are making some kind of like schedule, so like that, So, and the program already sent one time, then draft, then another draft. So waiting, if I hear final schedule, so then I will probably send a Kadampa Center Sunday. I'll tell. Right now, second draft, so we don't know. So at the moment that's the schedule. So then it'll be nice if you can be here when His Holiness visit here. So it's good. Okay, so but no, the visit here is there's no guarantee. We just like hope for best. Yeah. Oh, good night.